everyone, welcome back to Gwen's Garage. This is episode number 3. To give you a little bit of background information before I start, my first car was a 1967 Camaro, and I restored that throughout high school, and now I own my own custom paint and restoration business. So right now, mostly what I've been working on is customer vehicles. And I haven't done anything to my Camaro recently, and I don't have another car, so I have been in the market for my next project. And I decided that it's going to be a late second-gen Camaro. So I had been looking for a while, and I finally found the perfect one for me. Let me start with the pictures that were on Facebook Marketplace. So this is a 1980 True Z28. It was a little bit taken apart. The parts were kind of all over the place when I got there. So in order to get it home a little bit easier, I put the hood on and later put the bumper on. But this is how it looked when I showed up. There was just stuff everywhere, but it looks like there's pretty much every piece to the car there. I won't really know until I really get into this project if I need anything, which I'm sure I will need maybe a few things. But the bumper, the plastic bumper, looks like it's in decent enough shape. But I got her home, and this is where she'll sit for the winter. I won't have time to work on it at all until the spring. But hey, it fits right in with all the other multi-colored vehicles here. Alright, let's do a walk around. So the motor, it needs to be put back together and touched up, but it's a 350. Now, the guy also gave me a 454, but it needs to be rebuilt. So I have to decide which one I'm going to use, and probably the other one I will save for some other project in the future. Now, the reason I say this car is perfect for me is because it's a great start for a restoration. It is very solid. Sure, you see a little bit of rust there, but most of it is just surface rust. I could only find one single hole on the entire car that actually went through. The rest of it is really not bad. I might have to replace the passenger floor right there. That's definitely a little more than surface rust, and it's kind of soft too, but the driver's side is quite a bit better. Now, another reason I say this is perfect is because most of it has been taken apart already, and I don't have to take it apart when I start. For some reason, the guy gave me like 2.5 sets of seats, and I was figuring that I could practice doing upholstery on whichever ones I'm not going to use. Or if it comes out good, I'll just use those ones. So as you can see, it's in primer. I guess the guy was planning on doing all the bodywork and then having it painted, but couldn't quite get there. I guess I'll just strip everything down to bare metal, because who knows what's under this primer. But hey, it's got a new fender, so that's cool. And I do like that it has this hood. I think those look good. So all the other parts are stored away until I'm ready. There's a bunch of stuff in the trunk. And here's just another look at the floors. Oh, and the guy gave me a posi rear end, so that's exciting. Now, fun fact about this car is it had power windows, but both of the windows are down. And I went to go put them up, and both motors are stuck. So, guess I'm not getting my windows up. So I put a tarp over it for the winter, keep out the snow and everything. Hopefully that'll keep it safe. Now you could probably guess that this car used to be blue. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about this color. The previous owner sent me this picture. He said he had the car for like 15 or 20 years. And, okay, so I'm not one of those weird people that names their cars, but I think I might need to rename this one because he named it Betsy. Let me just barf in my mouth real quick. I was thinking more along the lines of Janie. You know, like Janie's Got a Gun. I think I'm probably going to end up painting it black. And red's my favorite color, so that's great. But if I wanted to go with the original blue, I could do these accents. That would be cool. I actually saw a car just like this at Lake George this past summer, which was this would have been the original color of my car. It looks like this was a repaint, but it's pretty close. Just to give you a visual. Alright, well there she is. I am super excited for this build. This is going to be a complete restoration, so I'm probably going to put it on the rotisserie and just make sure I do everything right and not skip any steps like I did with the 67. And the 67 is going to be put on hold for now. I wanted to work on it, but this is going to be really time consuming, so I don't really have time to do both of them. So my plan is to just drive the 67 this summer, and when I get done with the 80, then I will jump back into the 67. But if you want to follow along with either of those, or with what I'm working on for my business right now, I've got a 76 GMC truck in for a full restoration. I'm a little bit more than halfway through with that. So if you want to check up on those things, find me on Instagram. That's where you'll find the most information, but I'm also on TikTok and Facebook. All of those are just Gwen's Garage, so you can search that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, because I am going to be posting another video pretty soon.